The full moon rises in the distance, casting an eerie silver light over the forest. You stand at the window, watching the shadows stretch longer and longer over the ground. It feels strange how still you can be now, how long you can stand unmoving. So much had changed about your body in such a short time. You should be in the physical peak of your life, impossibly strong, incredibly fast. Instead, it feels like there's lead in your bones as you watch the shadows grow. Suddenly, you hear the door open and shut, almost as if you're standing right next to it, even though it's the floor below the room you're in. Precious? You turn, catching sight of yourself in the mirror. Your cheeks are sunken in, purple circles painted underneath your dark red eyes. You know there isn't enough time to hide this. The door opens and the smell of blood enters before he does. The divine scent setting a fire in the base of your throat. You can feel your incisors cutting into your lips as the hunger grows. You claw your fingers around the bedpost to stay where you are. I got you some more. Janice? What's wrong? He sets down the blood and comes over to you, a gentle hand catching your jaw and lifting your eyes to his. He studies your face carefully. Something's not right. I'm worried about you, baby. Newborns are usually some of the strongest amongst us. But I feel like I've been watching you waste away for the past few weeks since you turned. No, you're not. You're not fine. I don't know what's wrong exactly, whether you drank some blood that's gone bad or what, but you're not fine. He sighs and places a gentle kiss to your forehead before looking back to your eyes. But whatever it is that's doing this to you, we're gonna get through it together, okay? I'm here for you, every step of the way through this, my precious girl. I promise. He steps back, going to grab the bag of blood he set down. In the meantime, you should drink this. I've tested it to make sure it's clean so it won't make you sick. Despite the enticing smell, your stomach turns at the sight, and you instinctively take a step back as he tries to hand it to you. His brow furrows. What's wrong? No, it's not nothing. I can tell it's not nothing. Talk to me. What? You're not thirsty? Baby, that's not possible. You're a newborn. Your bloodlust should be driving your every decision right now. What do you mean? It makes you sick. I told you I tested this batch. It's clean. Then what do you mean? The blood? I don't understand. You try to explain the repulsion you feel. Knots forming in your stomach, even as you look at the dark red bag in his hand. A look of realization dawns over his face. That's why you look so sick, isn't it, Janice? You haven't drank at all yet, have you? Answer the question, have you drank or not? Then what did you do with that blood I brought you? Threw it out. Baby, you need that. He sighs, trying in vain to hide his frustration. Look, Precious, I know this is a difficult transition to make. I know it's against what feels natural, but You have to feed. You're going to get sicker and sicker until you do. And meanwhile, the bloodlust is going to get harder to control. He steps forward, blood bag in hand, and you take another step back, shaking your head. Janice, please. I know this is hard, but you have to feed. If you don't, you're only going to get weaker, and the hunger is only going to grow. Do you not understand? You are putting yourself and other humans in danger by refusing to feed. What if you come across someone and you can't control yourself because you've not eaten? What then? Is that the way you want to first taste blood? You know that he's speaking the truth, but you can't seem to accept it. Baby, please, please don't make me do this. Drink for me. You shake your head again. He sighs, pinching the bridge of his nose. If you keep refusing, you're going to leave me no other choice. I'm your maker, Janice. It's my responsibility to protect you from everyone else and from yourself. Please, I'm begging you. He holds out the bag and you recoil, moving around the bed away from him. He sighs, a pained look coming across his face. You leave me no choice. His dark red eyes meet yours, and his pupils dilate. Immediately, a strange feeling comes over you. You let go of the bed, body going almost limp. Come here, Janice. Before your brain can process the thought, your legs are moving towards him. You stop a few inches from him, awaiting command. He holds the bag up. You will drink this, Janice. Every last drop. Now. Your brain screams for you to stop, but your hands move anyways, taking the bag from him. You hold the opening to your lips, the scent causing a fire to spread across your chest, burning through your lungs. Despite your mental protests, you drink. The blood tastes like golden honey dripping down the back of your throat, spreading ecstasy through your body. That's it, precious. Drink it all. You drink hungrily, lips staining red as you drain the bag to the last drop. When the bag is empty, you drop it to the floor, the compulsion fading. Horror overcomes you. You look at him in betrayal. Please don't look at me like that. Janice, I told you, I had no other choice. No, I didn't give you a choice because you didn't give me one. I have to protect you, Janice, and starving yourself will not change what you are now. Anger overcomes you, white, hot, and pulsing through your body. Words spill from your lips before you can stop them. And he steps back, hurt. Choosing this life with me was a mistake. The silence hangs heavy in the air. You want to take it back, but your emotions are still too strong. And yet you can't bear another second of the pain in his eyes. In a flash, you move past him towards the door. Janice, wait! Janice! The trees blur around you as you run, weaving your way in and out. Strength floods your body like adrenaline, pushing you to run even faster, testing the limits of your new ability. Rage fuels your pace as well, running off the anger that courses through you. In your wildest dreams, you could have never imagined moving like this. You stop as you reach a clearing, moonlight flooding the meadow. You don't know whether you want to scream or cry in frustration. Janice, where are you? His voice sends tears down your cheeks. You wipe them away roughly. How could he do that to you? How could he betray your agency, your right to choose the kind of fate you live out? How could you have drank the blood of another human? A crack startles you back into the present moment. You scan the clearing, hairs bristling on the back of your neck. Though you can't see movement, you have the sudden feeling that you are not alone. Janice! A black shadow flashes across the meadow in the tree line, only visible for a second before it disappears again. You tense, not sure whether to stand your ground or to turn and run. You aren't sure you would know your way back to the hideout now. Janice, please! Another twig snaps behind you, causing you to whirl around. Your eyes strain to make out a shadow, a figure, anything in the darkness. You know that someone or something is watching you, just out of sight, like a predator watching its prey. Janice? His footsteps draw closer, and an ethereal, razor-sharp laugh cuts through the darkness, causing a shiver to run down your spine. You feel frozen in place, fear overcoming you. Suddenly you feel a cold, gentle touch on your neck, shifting your hair as a voice whispers in your ear.
We'll meet each other soon, precious.
In a flash, she's gone, your hair fluttering as she bolts away. His footsteps are loud now as he enters the clearing, breathing a sigh of relief as he spots you. Oh, Janice. He's at your side in an instant, and you collapse into his arms. He pulls you to him, smoothing his hand over your hair and back. You can still feel where she touched you. Shh, 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 shh. It's all right, my precious girl. I've got you. You're safe. He kisses the top of your head and down your cheek as you cling to him, stammering out an apology. I know, I'm sorry too, Janice. I'm so sorry. I never want to take away your choice. If we let the bloodlust get out of control, it could put you in danger, and I don't want that for you. I know what it feels like to be compelled. Alina has done it to me many times before, and I never want to make you feel like how I felt. I wanted to protect you. He pauses, searching your eyes before speaking. I understand if you don't trust me anymore. You immediately pull him into a kiss, your fingers twisting into his hair. Despite what's happened tonight, you know there's no one in the world you trust more. You break apart for a moment, both taking shaky, shallow breaths. I love you too, Janice. I just want to keep you safe. You are everything to me. I don't know what I would do if something happened to you. His lips find yours again, backing you against a tree as your tongues slip into each other's mouths. Your hands dip under his shirt, raking across the skin of his back, causing a moan of pleasure to rise from his throat. You need him now. Oh, that's That's it. Oh, mark my back just like that. Good girl.